Hey everybody, it's your good friend Lukey, and I recently wrote a book, Inside the Ropes of Boxing, with a foreword by Jill Diamond of the WBC Cares. Oh, that's me right there. Anyways, it's on Amazon. Be sure to check it out. Before I get you out of here, I wanted you, obviously, Dallas Boxing. We lost someone in Dallas Boxing, Stacey Snyder. I wanted you to share on a public platform just kind of some of your memories, if you feel comfortable, and kind of the legacy that she left in Dallas Boxing with what she contributed to the sport.
Man, I'm so glad you bring her up. I got a picture on my wall that she took of me and Manny Pacquiao, in fact. And Stacey was, I mean, just forget the boxing for a second. She was just the nicest, sweetest person. I did a little eulogy of her for Fight News when she passed. And I mean, I can't tell you how many shows, and I'm not talking the big shows at Cowboy Stadium or American
Club
Airlines or
shows.
club shows where there's hardly anybody there, and we're there, it could be a Hooters parking lot or out in the country in some field or something. And there she is, ringside with camera in tow, and made so many of my stories look so much better putting her picture next to them. She loved the fighters. She loved, I mean, Jamel Herring, if you want to talk to someone about her, she did his last fight. I interviewed him that week, and she actually, I think, helped line me up with him that week. And she was just always there to help you. Fighters, anybody in the business, she was always there to lend a helping hand. And she had a career outside of boxing. She wasn't in it for the money. We all, not many people are in it for the money, but she just loved the game, and she knew the game. She knew boxing. I mean, we would talk all the time about, different fights being made, and she knew the politics of the sport. And she was just a really good friend, one of my best friends in boxing. I'd see her at shows, and sometimes we'd be, just say hi real quick, and, we're both doing our job and working. And then she would send her pictures late at night, middle of the night. But yeah, it's been hard. I've been to two events here locally. One was a Golden Boy show that for Virgil, where they did the 10 count for her, and then a local show right after she passed that Roy Jones was actually out there for. And she was loved by everybody that pretty much knew her in the sport. And she knew a lot of people. She knew the promoters. She knew a lot of fighters, and what's so great too is she saw a guy like Maurice Hooker go from just a club fighter, and
A
then
child.
And
I
like
met
said,
her. I
yeah.
met her through Maurice in East Oakland. They came to a media day, and Maurice called his opponent a dead man, and she comes over. He goes, he doesn't really mean that. It's just where he's from. She had to be the public
Yeah.
relations person.
Yeah, yeah. Love by everybody, willing to help everybody. And I'm sure, seeing Maurice Hooker become a titleist, a champion, was probably one of her biggest thrill. But she lived and breathed the sport like all of us. And huge loss, not just for boxing, but me personally. I've got text messages with her, and the last time I really got to see her was in San Antonio. I think at a Golden Boy show earlier this year. And then, then when I heard she passed, you always wish, God, I wish I would have talked to her. I wish I would have, reached out last week or the week before. But very, very sad.
Thank you for watching this vlog. I appreciate anyone who contributes or subscribes or even likes the video. This is a passion project, and I'm just trying to do the best I can.